The liquor license has been pulled from a nightclub in Denver that was the scene of a deadly shooting, and it's really a key step in the city's effort to shut the place down for good. That violence was on New Year's at the Cabin Tap House in Lodo. A 22-year-old man is accused of shooting and killing a man and a woman. 2 other men were wounded. That suspect was finally arrested in Aurora 2 weeks later. CBS 4's Alan Janae in Lodo tonight. And Alan, the city wants those doors to stay closed.
Well, Jim, the city had been looking closely at the operation of a nightclub in this building called Beta behind me for quite a while. And then on January 7th of this year, they ordered it shut down, suspending its license. The reason? Violations of liquor law as well as public safety violations. But what happened inside Beta was nothing compared to what occurred inside Cabin Tap House there over the New Year. And both of these clubs were owned by the same man, Hussam Kayali. In the early hours of New Year's Day on New Year's Eve night, gunfire erupted inside Cabin, leaving a man and woman dead and 2 other men wounded. But now we've learned that the operator of Cabin had not yet obtained a legal transfer of the liquor license. Denver's Department of Excise and Licensing says neither Kayali or another man who applied on behalf of Cabin had yet gotten that approval. That means the department said there was no permit to operate legally at the time of the shooting. The liquor license was still in the name of the owner of the previous bar at the site, Falling Rock Tap House. Chris Black says he closed up the bar at the end of last June and that the license was attached to the property. It was up to Kayali to get them for his business.
I had given up all rights to the license effective July 1st. The license was transferred, but it never got completed because there were problems with the license next door. It's pretty standard that people, might transfer the license to. I set that all up, and then the people that took over the license, they didn't behave in the same manner that Falling Rock did for 24 years.
Well, today, Chris Black surrendered that license, which still remained in his name. But it means that Cabin no longer has a liquor license, nor Beta. We tried to talk with Hussam Kayali, but he didn't return our attempts to reach him today. However, the trouble that became commonplace on this block is potentially over because neither of these bars will be opening again. In Denver, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.